5th, 2005. This is the very first video I'm taking of our new 830 machine. You can see there's been some real dramatic changes in the cab especially. These pictures are taken just behind the Timco plant or Timber Pro plant. My son Kenny's going to take a few turns around this field and then climb one of the hills we have over here. He has a load of hemlock logs on there. Pretty heavy material. You see the Timco plant in the background. If you notice the back of the machine, it's all rounded, and that operates hydraulically. That whole back end will open up for access for servicing. Another thing we have is complete visibility to the left. The engine now is in back of the cab. By the way, we do offer this machine in 3 different colors. This one happens to be red. We have a blue and also a green. That whole front area where you see the lights, that also opens up for access for maintenance. And you can see the left side of the operator completely open. Good access. Timber Pro plant. It's about 22 degrees. We built it purposely to test our equipment. Slows her down going up this hill, but there's plenty of power. Come down the hill. What we have on Timber Pro machines is hydrostatic braking. The motors go into maximum stroke and hold the machine back, so you don't really need to use the foot brake. The huge advantage Timber Pro has over anything else, of course, is working over the front. No one else can do that, and as far as we're concerned, you have to be able to load over the front to get in the market that we're after. Especially the combo machine. That's Kenny, my son, running it. He's never ran it before. Controls are a little bit different for him. You see, we put the stick cylinder on top of the boom. And what that does, you're much less likely to have damage by the stick cylinder hitting the headache rack. And focusing in on the headache rack right now. On the older style, there's a lot of rods bent because of that. People who have tried this machine said they have never seen a more comfortable cab. You see the visibility to the left that we never had before. Engine now, of course, sits on the back side. Let's show a picture of the way the gull wing works. For access, for maintenance. Opened up the whole back. And there's a ladder there that slides down for access. Kind of a small hole to climb through, but that's the best we could do. Beautiful access for everything on the engine. Drop parking area at Timber Pro. We want to show how fast the machine will go in low and high gear. To give you a general idea, also the maneuverability. Now right here he's got it in the low gear. And it'll move 7-8 miles an hour depending on the size of the tires. He's going to do a tight turn. It's got a 44-degree steering angle. Now he's got the machine in high gear. And it'll go about 11-12 miles an hour. Notice the visibility to the left out of the cab. Try to get a few pictures of the inside of the cab here. This, of course, is the seat. It's an air ride, electrically heated seat. And of course what we've done is put the dash and all the gauges up in the corner of the cab. There's the MDM and the fan, speakers, radio, and of course the key switch. On the opposite side of the seat is the electrical control box. You perhaps can't see it from here, but all the switches and so on are accessible. All the fuses and so on. And if you know on the control handles, an awful lot of the switches that need to be used are on the handle areas themselves. You don't have to reach some other place to activate them. And of course the seat goes up and down to the adjusted needed height by air pressure. There's a small air compressor in the back of the seat that's operated electrically. Now I'm inside of the cab. Over with my left foot is the brake, and the right foot is the travel. You tow it to the left, you go forward, and to the right, you go backwards. There's actually no forward or back to the machine. This is the view looking out the window. And the most important thing on the Timber Pro is access or visibility to the left. Now you have complete visibility in that direction, exclusive of course if the boom happens to be in your way, but that's the way all machines are. We're extremely proud of this cab. And of course there's a skylight up there to see what you're doing up in the higher trees. This is a test hill we use out and back of the Timber Pro plant. This of course is a 630, TB630. This hill is about 22 degrees, and of course this machine does have color puncher boom. You see how level it can be on a 22-degree slope. What we're showing here on the 6-wheel machine is the ability to be cutting down the hill. The wheelbase is short enough where you can reach a tree as you go down the hill, so you're always level going either up or down. These of course are the feller puncher booms that handle the heavier head. I just had the operator activate the leveling to its maximum degree. Right now that is 22 degrees, so you can see he's level going down this 22-degree hill. And you can still reach over the back end very conveniently.